Hey guys, my name is Josh. I'm just going to do this first look gameplay video for DC Universe Online, a newly published MMORPG by Sony Entertainment. It is currently still in beta phase, due for release in Q1 2011. So let's get started. As you can see, we got the character creation screen. Let's have a look here. Male, female. Kind of went a bit extreme there with the top half, but let's have a look at it. Let's go for a nice male character. Now you got three builds, you know, small, medium, large. Small looks like his, you know, massive head right there. Let's go with a huge beastie guy. I mean, you can, if you have a look through here, there is quite a lot of customization that you can do. You know what, I'm going to go hero.
Select a personality to determine social behavior.
Could go Mr. Serious. Flirty male. Yeah. Don't think you'd be seeing too many of those running around. Let's have a look. Let's just go powerful.
Select a mentor as a guideline for data application.
These here are just sort of like basic guidelines. They will play impact into the game later on, but because this is only beta, you know, it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go Batman. Everyone likes Batman.
Available exobyte data to determine combat role.
And as you can see, we got a few different types of classes here. We got fire, normal gadgets, ice, mentality, nature, and sorcery. I think we'll go with the normal fire. These are your different movements. Now this will bring quite a diversity into the game during PvE and PvP. As you can see, there's either flight, aerobatics or super speed. On the right hand side you can see a bit more information about them. Aerobatics, you know, grip onto and climb any surface, leaping down to destroy opponents. Flight is pretty self-explanatory, and super speed's pretty similar to acrobatics. Sorry, where did I get aerobatics from? Anyway, yeah, basically you just run up over any surface, you know, dash into the midst of combat at ridiculous speeds. So I'm going to go ahead and choose super speed now. And these are your different attacks. I mean, you got range, you know, general, melee, pistols, dual wielding, hand blast, martial arts, one-handed rifle, a staff, or two-handed weapon. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose dual wielding just for a bit something different there.
Displaying exobyte download summary.
Now this
options now available.
Basically what you've just chosen, so you can change
download when ready.
Sort of make a mistake. Costume, I'll just give you a quick, you know, view here. I won't go into it too much. I mean, you got your skin. You can, you know, there's a crap load to choose from there. Let's go with. Oh, I don't know, let's just pick one here. You know what, let's go lion. Oh, actually, I changed my mind. Demonic, that'll do. Hair. A lag there, let's skip through it a bit quick. Yep, awesome. Sit back there. Gear, as you can see, you can customize pretty much everything. Let's just go ahead and pick something. That's awesome. Face. You can also choose different emblems, which obviously goes there. Yeah, I mean, I'll be number one, or okay, I'll be a pawn. I don't know which developer decided to chuck that in there, but anyway. V-suit, yep, awesome. I mean, you got your colours as well. I assume that there will be a lot more sort of added. There is quite a lot in there now, but I mean, I would assume that they're going to also add quite a lot more into that as well upon release. They would have just given us, you know, sort of selected few as to what you can choose. But you can see here that you can customize quite a lot of it anyway, as well as your hair, pretty much everything really. let's get back into gear for a second there. This one's quite interesting here. I mean, you can customize, you know, your different sort of capes, quivers, wings even, similar to Ion really. You know, split, tethered. You know, let's get tethered. And this should be about it, I think.
Download successful.
Create my name. For this one, I'll just use this. And let's start. Now you do start off in the tutorial area, which I might run through a little bit, and then I'll sort of pause it and we'll come back to it, because I don't want to be hanging around in there too much. It's not too exciting. It's just the general WSAD to move. Got that.
The hack worked. I'm in and you're awake and free.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, I'm Oracle and we are going to get you off this ship.
So
look for a doorway out.
without doing anything, but yeah, awesome. As you can see, you know, WSAD move, space to jump. You can see here the crosshair in the middle. It's basically like an MMO FPS, but it's not, in the sense that the aiming's FPS style, but obviously the viewpoint's not. I mean, you could make it close to FPS, but I mean, that just looks a bit silly. So I'm just going to stick with this view for now. As you can see, there's my basic attacks here, which is just left clicking. You can also right click, which I think throws it. Yep. F pretty much activates your super speed mode, which
Warning.
is right there, and then obviously just start running over random
They
stuff.
broke my hack. The ship knows you're free. Watch out.
I mean, combat's pretty easy to start off with. The first thing you'll notice is you don't get XP for killing
Get
things.
ready. My
But
readings
you
show
do
forces
get
gathering
considerable amount
beyond
of
that
XP for
door.
every quest, so I mean, you are compensated. It also does have an auto target, which I really hate and don't actually use myself, which is basically you can tab between targets. Now tab, if I move back a bit, you can see there that little red crosshair. It'll just basically lock on the target. Also, looting's a lot easier. The monsters will actually just drop the loot themselves, so you know you don't have to spend time coming up from everyone. You'll see there the little circle there. If you just press control, it'll basically pick it up for you. And we already got some big beefy dude already. So press control. As you can see, you know, you can run over pretty much everything here. I'm on the roof at the moment.
Charging. Overload.
Shift like you block.
Charging. Overload. Slam.
I mean, it is pretty easy to start off with, but then again, it is still a tutorial area, so I mean, you know, sort of introducing you
was
into
an
the
overseer.
game.
Let's
General
get you out of
things
their
like
patrol range. Look for a transport tube above you. They crisscross the ship. Use that to keep moving.
And I just leveled up randomly, which is pretty awesome. Just look through the interface for a second here. We got obviously our journal, which holds information for our quests. What does this button do? Loadouts for your... So obviously it's a bit sort of like Guild Wars 2, where you got a range of spells, but you choose your main loadout obviously down here. Look through here. Here's us, obviously. Oh, we got some gear for doing nothing. And the good thing is that you also get the choice of changing your appearance. I mean, if you were happy with how your character looked and you originally created them and you never wanted to change them, you have that option. Or you can obviously change it. The thing I've found is though, once you click on it, you can't really go back. Like escape doesn't do anything, or there's no actual way to cancel out of that to see what it looks like. And I haven't found a way to see what it actually looks like before doing that, so it's kind of a little issue that I'm sure will get fixed up by the developers there. So let's have a look here. Let's say yes. So that'll look pretty cool anyway. And that's just nothing. So you got your base stats here. Your currency, which is obviously your cash and things like that. Let's go to the next one. This is just what you're wearing by the looks of it, which, okay. Back to the journal, what have we got here? We got power trees. So these are obviously your talent specs or everything like that. So immolation, which I can use a point, why not? And then obviously they all branch down and you finish them off later on. Ignition's a separate one as well. So I mean, it's just sort of launch a fireball at an enemy causing damage and knocking them down, etc, etc. And ionic powers, so deflects, you know, unleash batarangs. So these are all like the Batman sort of skills that we would have picked up from earlier on. Skills are obviously weapon upgrades and movement upgrades, and loadouts again is like changing everything there. So we have like, not sure what this is actually, haven't actually looked around here yet. So obviously this is going to be sort of like achievements and things like that. We have here our world map, so you can choose different cities, different areas, and it'll also got like a little waypoint system which shows on your minimap there. So we've got arenas and PvP, different alerts, PvP raids, duos, vaults, things like that. Social system, settings obviously, and it will have an in-game marketplace, which obviously is coming soon. Now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to pause it here and then I'll resume it once I get outside so we can see the city there. Okay guys, I'm now outside and back. Let's have a look here. We're now in what we see Gotham City. Obviously you can see there's quite a little bit of destruction. There's random mob things here. As you can see, there's another player there in blue killing all this stuff. Let's go exploring. Even though he's almost dead. As you can see, you can just pretty much
to a typical
climb,
night in Gotham.
run, jump,
Scarecrow's
anything.
gang has
I mean, it is quite a big open world.
Fear gas into the atmosphere.
There is no fall damage,
They're using an
however, I
abandoned
have noticed.
construction site to
So I
distribute
mean, there's
fear
really no
gas
penalty
foggers
for,
to the rest
you know,
of Gotham.
ridiculous jumps.
Shut them down before they
getting really
panic the
ridiculously
entire
high.
city.
I'm not sure how that will impact on, you know, PvP or anything like that, but obviously what advantage you have, they have as well, so I mean... you can like run sideways with this type of talent, up walls. But let's see what's up here, highest point. And we are quite high up. As you can see, we can see pretty much everything. Those 2 points down there are sort of like going into the underground, back to the police station, things like that. Not sure what that random blimp is. Not sure what it's saying either. Something about a trial. Something about Wayne Tech. Anyway, let's have a look here and see if we can kill something. Nothing there telling us where to go. Oh, here we go. These are the spots in green and red, as you can see on the minimap, is basically what you need to kill. So let's go ahead and jump off here. And no fall damage, which is quite disappointing. As you can see, I mean, you are fairly overpowered, but then again, I mean, you are a superhero, so I guess that's all part of it. The city is actually a city, you know. You don't expect to sort of run around a city and there just be absolutely no one there. It's kind of pointless, really. The yellow that you can see on my minimap is where I'm needing to go now. Anyway guys, I am running out of time, so if you want to play DC Online, or, you know, just learn more about it, obviously do check out their website, and I hope to see you in the game.